All righty, it says that I am live, so hello. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on which time zone that you are currently in. It is Friday, the 24th, and we have a week until the end of camp, which, considering how many words I'm still supposed to be getting before the end of camp, that could be a scary thing, but I'm trying not to worry about that. I'm trying to just exist and enjoy the writing process. So that is what I am doing. And today I'm doing something a little different, at least the beginning. I talked to Charlie last night, and I mentioned that I was sort of planning out some writer's mantras to do a video. And so I'm sort of going through all the things that I want to tell myself to be in a better headspace. Not that I'm in a decent headspace right now, but I just mean like when you get those days where you just feel like your writing is crap, what are the things that you wish you could say to yourself to feel more positive? And so I'm trying to write down some things for that so that I can put together like a whole series of writer's mantras. So that's what I'm going to be doing, at least for part of the stream. But I will also be working in Project Gray 2. And I'm still currently ignoring my romance novella, just because. So please do not forget to have something to hydrate with. It is summertime, at least in the Northern Hemisphere. So make sure that you are hydrating and saving your document frequently. So Lizzie is here early. Hello, hello. Lizzie said, I would grab something to drink if your kitten didn't want to break into your room. Uh-oh, mischievous kitten. You're going to risk it. All right. Sarah is getting your coffee ready now. Excellent. Too busy to run into my room. Excellent. You got some strawberry milk. Ooh, fun. Charlie, hello. Sledge Painter is here as well. Hello, hello. Chloe is here. Hi. Mr. P is here. Hey, y'all. Will I still be streaming after camp? Yes. So my normal schedule has been Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 to 3, and Sunday, 2 to 5. And that seems to work for me and for quite a few other people. So it seems to be a decent schedule. So that is what I'm currently planning to stick to. So I did not alter my schedule too much. I just added on some co-hosts, and then I popped on other people's channels for the first time this month. So, but yes, I will be streaming after camp. So what is everybody else working on today? Are we trying to catch up? Are we writing something we sort of got distracted by? What are we writing today? I'm obviously writing a distraction because I'm not writing the camp stuff, but that is okay because I think the writer's mantras will be fun and positive. So what is everybody working on? And then also, ooh, interesting. I have my I have YouTube open on my phone because it doesn't like to let me comment on StreamYard. So I was trying to figure out, because it looked like some of the comments were maybe out of order on, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Let's see. Lizzie says, you're finally at the big betrayal on Halloween. Ooh, be a long chapter, but a fun one. Ooh, I could think of so many things that could go wrong on a betrayal for Halloween night. Ooh, such a fantastic setup there. Kai, hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Sarah is doing some proofreading, and if you get bored, you might make a couple of mood boards. Ooh, interesting. I don't know if I'm just like not that aesthetic. I have tried making like mood boards or character boards for Pinterest, and then I'm always getting super distracted and like going down rabbit holes. So I'm not very good at making like mood boards, and even I tried to make a vision board, which turned out to be not at all a vision board for this month, like, because afterwards I looked up what other people's versions of like vision boards were, and they were like practically collages, and like that is it. Like this is my vision board, like just that. And so yeah, I get either I do too little or too much, and I don't know. But if mood boards help you, and you know, maybe you could give some advice on how to do a mood board and not get super distracted, because that would be good. Mr. P is proofreading chapter 1 and then finishing chapter 2. Hey, nice. Debbie is working on your comic page. Excellent. Mr. P, do you edit do you write a chapter, edit the chapter, and then move on? Or is that just like a special thing you're doing for chapter 1? I'm curious as to your writing process, because I'm still having trouble editing. Surprise. I'm dawdling and procrastinating on it. So, you know. Alrighty. So I'm going to be working on the writer's mantras for the first sprint, for the 15-minute time that we normally do for a first sprint. And I think I am back to the normal, boring Google timer at the moment, because I do want to actually like work on these. Because while the duck race was absolutely hysterically funny, I feel like I should get some work done today, because I did not yesterday. But yeah. Okay, let's see. Looks like a couple of comments popped through on YouTube, but not in StreamYard yet. There we go. Charlie says, I whisper of a dream that one day I will make some mood boards. I am working on some art and more world building prompts today. Excellent. Mr. P is trying something new. You need to check transitions and check that it flows nicely to make sense. Okay, gotcha. Sarah avoids Pinterest. You make boards in Canva with whatever photos are there. You do have the pro version. You try not to think about it too much. Make it just an exercise to get the story vibe. Interesting. I might have to try that then. And Kai is asking Sarah to do a video showing your process of making the mood boards, or asking if that might sap the creativity out of the process. Because I would be interested in watching something like that, because my chaos and procrastination comes through when I try to make mood boards. So yeah, some guidance would be good. But anyway, we will go ahead and start the timer so that I can stop saying all the time, as well as getting into whatever we are working on today for the first 15 minutes, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. How do we do? I think I got some good ideas for writer's mantras, and some things that I wish sort of like I could repeat to myself when I'm having a rough writing day. So doing pretty good. I got 1, 2, 3 little small pages of notes. So doing pretty good on that. Where were we in the comments? So we are the Twin Tails, made it just in time for the first sprint. So perfect timing. And Jenna also came in, perfect timing. That's okay. You know that we don't start on time here. It's just like on brand, you know. Mango pineapple smoothie. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Just picked up your framed haunted mansion stretching room paintings. Ooh, that sounds cool and creepy at the same time, but cool. Misha is here. Hello. Welcome, welcome. And Allie is here. Hello. Happy Friday. It is a Friday. And I think there are several streams going on throughout the day for a Friday 5K. So L.R. Rutherford and Sylvia from Write Your Life were sort of the ones that I knew of that were a part of that. But I think they have a playlist for when those are popping on and off live streams for the whole day. So if you are anticipating a decent writing day, make sure that you, or want a decent writing day. Decent? Good. Excellent. 5K is amazing. If you want to join their live streams as well and try to get towards that goal, please do. Megan is here. Hello. Don't worry about being late. It is perfectly acceptable and even expected here on my channel. Sort of here, but you're going to disappear for a few minutes so you can do some quick exercises before you settle into work on your book. Wow, look at you doing exercises and stretching and being a non-writer potato. Because, yeah, I would say couch potato, but, you know, we all have, like, computer chairs now. So, computer chair potatoes? Computer chair potatoes unite. Vanya, hello. Yes, you made it for the first sprint. Excellent. The motivational setting is here. Hello, hello. The Dawdling Writer YouTube channel. It's fine. Be late. Be as late as you want to be. As long as you come and you try to get some writing in, it is all perfectly acceptable. Lizzie is here. 295. Excellent. We're the Twin Tails, got about 150 words. Nice. Very nice. Allie is working on your Flash Fiction Friday piece. Revisions, like last week. Now you want to write an entire novel with the idea. Yeah. Well, I think that is kind of what some of the Flash Fiction is for, is so that you can test out a story idea and see if you like it, see if you're interested in writing more. So that is an excellent way to get some story ideas if you are stuck, and that's on Instagram with the hashtag Flash Fiction Friday. That's hard to say with any sort of speed, but that is an excellent, I think it's like a, what do you call it? Photo prompt? Yeah. I think that's what you call it. Kai, 276 words. Nice. Very nice. Sarah finished the mood board you started this morning and helped your daughter with something. Look at you. Super mom. Excellent. Gonna exercise for the next sprint. Put it off. The dawdling writer. Here we go. Eva is here, popped in as well. Welcome, welcome. You're working on some website forms and data sets, so you're listening and sprinting as the child allows. Another super mom. Excellent. And that is perfectly fine. So Charlie finished the Seal of Sinrindri, or it could be Kinrindri. The magical art of binding people together. Interesting. I could imagine some shenanigans going on if it's non-consensual. Let's see. Misha, yes, you're a total writer potato. Trying to change that, but it is a process. Yes. Yes, absolutely. I am trying to initially work on increasing the water intake. That's like step 1. So, yeah. You write on your potato, so you're a bed potato, kind of. Especially right now because it's cozy in the winter. Yep. The problem you have is you have too many ideas, but you guess that's the curse of being a writer. Yep. You have too many ideas when you want to focus on one, and then you keep getting distracted. And then whenever you want to try something new, those ideas just kind of like vanish because they're mean like that. The official Mr. P went through 1 page. Good thing you did it. Tenses and you are not friends today. I know how that feels. That is, I switch tenses in the middle of a sentence sometimes, and it's really annoying. And then I have to decide whether or not that's actually necessary or if I need to fix it. And most of the time, I just need to fix it. So Chloe, you're sitting on the couch, sitting on the couch, sitting on a computer chair for too long hurts your back. You are a couch potato 100%. Well, I have one of the like lumbar pillows. So yeah. And if I sit on like the couch that I want to sit on all the time, my family has lovingly named the people eating couch, because you start out sitting up and then you like slouch some and then you slouch further and then you like fall over and take a nap. And no matter who sits on it, that is the process. So, but it's my favorite couch because it is so comfy. But you cannot write on that couch because you will be taking a nap shortly. Let's see. It's summer for Lizzie, so you have more time to stay on your bed as well. Yes. If you want to be super right about it, it should be pronounced Kunrindru, but you were saying Kinrindri. English changed the way the vowels were pronounced a while back. Yeah, linguistics, or as Abigail would say, linguini. Let's see. Lizzie has 9 or 10 ideas in progress, but you learned how to balance them. You draft one and work on the basics for others. Outlining would help, but your pants are over here. Same. Your couch eats everything, even your kitten. Yes. You write in bed so you can properly support your neck, spine problems. Yeah. Yeah. But whatever is comfortable and works for you is what you should be doing. So I just know that I personally would love to write on the people eating couch, but I would be just doomed to nap forever. And my naps are not quick naps. They are like 4 solid hours of nap. And then I wake up groggy and grumpy because I didn't get a full 8 hours, which is weird because I usually got it 8 hours before that. Alrighty. Let's do a second sprint. How long do we want to sprint for? Do we want to do like a 20? Just kind of slightly increase the time, or do we want to go for 25, Pomodoro-esque length, or even longer? It is up to y'all today. I'm feeling very chill. I'm up for whatever. But I do think I want to stick with the normal timer today rather than like distracting everybody with a race. So let's see. Megan said 25. Chloe said 25. 23, 24. Allie voted for 25. Motivational setting 25. Misha says, do you want me to die? Is 25 really long for you? Oh, that's right, because you're going to be exercising. Okay. So in that case, if you're doing like reps of things, can you do sets of 25, like bicep curls or something? I don't know if that would be too much, but make sure that you are taking the breaks that you need. Don't push yourself too hard. I say as I sit on my computer chair and don't do any sort of exercise whatsoever. But yes, we will go for the 25 minutes. And Misha, feel free to stop exercising whenever you need to. Poor Misha. It's Pilates, but you're super unfit. Okay, so I don't know if that means like you would have to do like arm pulses or circles or something, things like that. But yes, feel free to just do whatever it is that you can and whatever you feel you're comfortable with. If you are exercising and being on the healthier side of writing today, and we will get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, how was that? That was our second sprint. I think I got all of the writer's mantras that I want to have, and sort of have reworded some of them a couple of times at this point. But I think I have all of the ones that I want. And so now I am rewriting them onto a much larger sheet of paper instead of all the little teeny tiny ones. And I am putting them in an order that I feel is pretty good, like cohesive. So doing pretty good there. Again, this is sort of like a side project, I guess. So rather than working on one of my camp projects, but it is still writing. It's making me feel better already. Just sort of like seeing all of these mantras that I'm coming up with. And so it feels pretty good. How are we doing? Is Misha alive? Misha is alive. You managed about 11 minutes. That's fantastic. That is great. I think like something that I read said we only need somewhere between 8 and 10 minutes a day of like active, just to kind of like make us feel a bit better, like have the endorphins kick in. I can't remember if it's 8 or if it's 10, but it's somewhere around there. So, yes. And Abigail is here, took a spontaneous nap, just as we were talking about people eating couches and all of that. Let's see. I saw something about like immortality. Where was this? Oh, guy said, do the child's pose for 26 minutes. Chloe, I exercise my wrists on the keyboard. Yes, I would say that counts for sure. Lizzie exercises by running up and down the stairs because you always forget things somewhere, and then you also go to the pool with your family. That counts for sure. Would you become immortal if it meant you could never have a kid again? I think that would depend on the kind of immortal I became. Like, do I just stop aging at all, or do I just continue to exist but also continue to age? Or do I like need to become a vampire and like suck blood and like, so I have some follow-up questions for you. Life Evangelina is here. Hello, are you editing a vlog today, or are you writing today, or doing something else productive? Who knows? Because I know you said usually on my streams you are editing your vlogs and getting those ready to go up. Misha said, I think it depends on whether the child is also immortal. Yeah. That could make a difference. You're done having children, so sure, says Eva. At least if that's the only concern you have going into the choice. Right. Mm-hmm. Okay, and I think, so that's where Abigail popped back in. And Lizzie got 485. Yay! That is excellent. And yes, we love spontaneous naps as well. It irritates you that at one stage you could finish this exercise at 40 minutes and then you stopped. Yeah, that is if we don't use it then and keep practicing, then we become stiff and writer potatoes again. Jenna says, I think I erased as many words as you wrote trying to get the scene right. Well, I think the words that you wrote now are better than the words that you had. So it is a better scene for the editing. Kai got 615 words. Excellent. Sarah proofread 12 pages. That's a lot of pages to proofread. But I think now that it seems like you're speeding up, so maybe there are fewer errors now, which is great. Vanya got 583. You haven't had time to work ahead on the outline, so you don't think you'll make much progress today, just filling out the word count. Well, it's okay if you work on the outlines with me. That's fine with me if you need to do that. But whatever works for you. Came in for the last 13 minutes and got 297 words. Very nice. We Are the Twin Tails got another 150 words. Great. Eva is lost in the details of a form before moving on to making sure the data submission parts work. Always a good thing. Fun times and then work. Gotcha. You posted the, I've already forgotten how to say it, Kinrin or Mafia family magic post and started developing the arcane cipher based on insular script. Very nice. I think the endorphins did kick in. Yay! Which is good. Basically, what you've started doing is to randomize your exercises, which you think actually makes it harder. Yes. Yes. Because your body doesn't get used to the same activity if you randomize it. And so it becomes harder for your body to anticipate what you were doing, which means that it works harder to respond to your actions then. Thinking also burns calories. At least it feels that way. Yes, it does. It does burn calories, but it doesn't necessarily like build muscles other than the brain. So in the long term, it will help you because it stops you from being bored with the exercises you do. Yeah. Yeah. Well, not if you would be like Tithonus. Yep. You would not like to be an immortal. I think that we humans live long enough. There's also that. Other than that, you have plans. Charlie has plans. You saw Highlander in immortality seems to be kind of iffy. Yeah. So Angelina is drafting right now. Hey, you need 7 more minutes to pass your hour writing goal, and then you will go on to the editing of the blog. Gotcha. Have you seen Doctor Who? Yes. And he has also some issues, but it would be fun to travel with Doctor. But it would also, at the same time, not be fun to be a companion because you always get wrapped up into things, and most of the companions don't exactly have a happy ending. Allie finished your flash fiction for the week, and you're about to post it on Instagram. Then you'll get back to your novel after more coffee. Makes sense. You would become immortal just to avoid even the barest possibility of having another kid. So, yeah. But yeah, for practicality purposes, it depends on the details. Exactly. Let's see. Debbie, finished putting your base colors on your current page. Woohoo! Excellent. 3 pages down from Mr. P. Now to fix it on the document. Yes. You printed it and used your new red pen. How is the new Sharpie gel pen, by the way? Is it awesome? Or is it not all that it's cracked up to be, or just another pen? Let us know. The last chapter you proofread did have fewer errors, so it would be nice if the rest of the manuscript is like that. I hope so. You would totally be an immortal. You have no plans to have children, and there's just so many books you want to read and so many things to learn. Yeah, I'm on board with that aspect of it. Absolutely. And on that note, shall we do another sprint? Do we want to do another 25? Do we want to do slightly shorter, slightly longer? Up to y'all. I'm still feeling very chill. I'm just kind of like, whatever. The universe is up to y'all. Maybe it's these mantras. Maybe I'm like calming and zenning myself with these mantras. Who knows? So let me know how long you want to sprint for next. And also, like, if you have a mantra, like a writer's mantra that you tell yourself, let me know what it is, because I'm interested in what other people's mantras are. Because I have, I think, a list of about 20, maybe 25 at this point. And I'm just starting off with like the biggest mantra of all, which is I am a writer. Like, point blank. So that's the first mantra. But let's see. Vanya Dali suggests 23. Lizzie says for the next sprint, you'll be copy and pasting into another document. Charlie, you like long sprints? You have a lot of letters to figure out. So 25 or 30. Let's see. Okay. And Mr. P has a review of the Sharpie gel pens. You do like them, but they smear more than the Papermate Ink Joy pens. Okay, so what I did in my bullet journal, I have a little half page, I don't know what you call it, like a Dutch door thingy. I went with all my pens and did a smear and smudge test. So I wrote it and then I smeared my finger across it. And so that is my smear test, which, I generally have to like go wash my hands after, but that is what I do for every like new pen that I get. But that is good to know, is that they would have to dry before you, so you'd have to be a bit more patient when writing with those. Okay, good to know. Let's do a 23-25, just because. Oh, and of course I've covered my keyboard with all of the all of the little small papers. Alrighty, so third sprint. Do I have the banner up? I do not have the banner up. Third sprint, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay. That was the end of sprint number 3. I have all of my mantras written out, and there are actually 35 of them, which feels kind of like a lot, but I feel like they're all good. I feel like they're all very good. So now I have all of these. I have them in the order that I feel is appropriate. And I think I have sort of like a way to lead into them and an okay way to like exit out of the mantras. I'm still kind of debating about the like how to end it, because I'm intending to put this into a video, to make a video. And I'm like trying to channel like Austin K's really zen Monday evening sort of vibe. Like that's the vibe that I feel like this should have. And I'm trying to just like figure out how I want to end it, but I think this will be aided by some like very calming music underneath the mantras. And so maybe if I have like, I don't know, like one of those space drums or hang drums that's sort of like the really sort of reverberating metal tone. Have you guys like heard like space drums? Do you know what I'm talking about? Let me see if I can figure it out. Let me see if I can pull one up. Because they're very cool instruments if you have not seen them, heard them, whatever. But how did everybody do while I am trying to pull up that? Where were we? Okay, so Vanya said that you don't have a mantra exactly, but you often remind yourself of this particular quote. The best work that anybody ever writes is the work that is on the verge of embarrassing him. Always. Yeah, I guess because that's closer to the truth, because it's closer to being vulnerable. Yeah. And Writative is here. Hello. Okay. Lizzie, gonna pop out. Thank you for coming. I hope your kitten does not escape into your bedroom again. Let's see. Charlie, your plans make Laura feel uneasy for some reason. Shelby is here. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Tessa, you have not missed all of it. We still have probably another sprint to go. And I think BC Brown is starting at 3:30 is her usual time. So if we run a little bit over, it should not matter. You had to pick up a prescription, figured you would have had, I can't read today, figuring you would have at least an hour and a half to write. But then there was a major storm and the storage registers went out. Oh no! Were they able to at least like take your information and give you your prescription, or couldn't they do that because they had to like look you up? That's not the best situation. Lost your electricity there. Had to restart the computer. Word takes forever. So you've not missed the entirety of the stream. Don't worry about that. So Life of Angelina got a bit distracted, but did get 372 words. Probably going to stop writing for the day and log off. That way you can go edit, have fun with the editing of things. And you're welcome. I had fun. I had a very chill day today, which is not bad. Shelby got a bit of beta reading done. Nice. Are you beta reading for someone, or are you reading beta feedback? I'm curious. Kai got 440, starting to ramble a bit. It's nice when you can recognize that, though, because that makes the editing process probably a bit easier when you catch yourself in the middle of writing it. 707 for Vanya. Managed to come up with a meaningful scene after all. Great. Charlie says, you have been paying attention if you are afraid of Charlie's plans. Sarah has 9 more pages of proofreading done. Nice. Proofreading done. 3 chapters done during the stream. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. That is amazing. Charlie got 10 letters drawn. Ooh, exciting. Misha finished reading a chapter. You're having to read a total of 700 pages before you can get into edits again. That is a lot. I thought my manuscript was large at like 530 pages. But yes, 700 is a lot. That's a lot. Megan did some brainstorming for a new story, still working on the plot, but you think it'll help if you get to know your character better. There you go. Just started dinner. You're already hungry. What are you cooking? Allie posted and then got some coffee, but coffee is worth 200 words. You had just gone through the register. Oh, great. That is a relief then. Jenna, between editing and deleting, you have about 200 more words than when you started. That's good. Beta reading for someone. Well, I hope that it is an entertaining read. Abigail says hi to Charlie and to Megan. They were wonderful. You had to have a phone call. There you go. Productive phone calls. Mr. P fixed a lot on the document. Just got a couple more pages to go, and then you're ready to work on chapter 2. Exciting. Laura is figuring out the way your elder gods procreate. Naughty time for the deities. Never thought you would need to know this. Excellent. All right. Well, in case you have not seen them, let's see if I can get this one. There we go. Maybe. So the hang drum looks kind of like a little UFO. I'm not sure if I have my... Yes, okay. So I have my audio on. So hopefully you'll be able to hear this, maybe. Oh, ads. If you manage a team, ads. Oh, well, get the coin, whoever this is. Best relaxing music. We can sponsor them an ad, right? Skip the ad. Yay! Okay. So I'm not sure if you can hear this. But it's very calming for me and very sort of like meditative. So those are some of the sort of like sounds that I kind of feel like should go maybe underneath these mantras that I am putting together. So that is one of the sort of chill sounds that I like. So yeah. So hang drums, also known as space drums. But yeah, so it's essentially like, because of the little either like concave or convex, you could have them either way, but when you like tap them, it sounds like the reverberation of like when you smack on a pot, but much more melodic, which I am here for. So yeah, alrighty. So let's do another sprint. Just another sprint, a 4th sprint. I am okay with it going over the 3 o'clock hour. So do you guys want to do a 15, 20, 25? What are you looking for in your writing process today? I am okay with whatever because I want to rewrite and do a couple of more edits for this mantra video outline thing that I'm doing. So, alrighty. We are the twin tails of slow simmering a chicken breast in cream of mushroom soup and chicken stock. And then you're going to be pouring it over rice. That sounds delicious. And Laura said you could hear it. Great. It's cool. Yes, those are very cool instruments, and I really like them. So, sounds a little like a low steel drum. Yes, I think that kind of was the vibe that they were going for whenever the initial creator made them. 25, 22, 22. Ooh, I like Laura's suggestion. Sorry, Charlie. I'm going to go with the perfectly repeating number. Alrighty. Let me share the screen so that we can do that. And I will not be playing the music for y'all because I don't want to get the copyright strike thingy that YouTube is so threatening with, but I will be listening to it. So have fun choosing your own silence or music as you wish. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! There we go. All right. How'd you do? I did pretty well. Did a couple of like word edits and like small diction choices and whatnot. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. Feeling pretty good. I'm trying to figure out now, though, whether or not I want to make this more of like a guided meditation and like do the whole breathe in. I am a writer. Breathe out. Breathe in. I write. Therefore, I am a writer. Breathe out. Like whether or not I want to do that or just like say the mantras, pause, say another mantra, pause. That kind of thing. So if you have an opinion as to whether or not you want it to be guided meditation or just say the damn words, let me know. So yeah, so that is what I am in the process of doing, is rewriting and doing like minor word choice stuff. You know, the small things. The smallest of word changes, the really nitpicky ones. And so I don't know if y'all saw it with it earlier. I was trying to like read them aloud to myself. So my mouth was probably moving earlier. And so that was what I was trying to figure out, was word choices and whether or not it sounded okay, or I needed to like shorten it or that kind of stuff. So yeah. Let's see, where were we? I saw that Misha checked your word count, and your book is now over 303,000 words, which is massive. Massive. You wrote 303,000 words, and it's for a single book. And it's the third in a series, right? Is what I think I saw pop up. It is a character-driven epic fantasy with 5 main characters, and things are ramping up big time. And yes, it says, so Misha said, it's the 3rd book in a series, and you don't want your readers to be disappointed. I can't imagine how they could be if you were going to the effort to write that much to entertain other people. So I am looking forward to that. It sounds amazing. The idea has been for you to stick to around 100,000, like with the previous books. So are you intending to edit this down to 100,000, or are you thinking this is going to be a bit bigger because it is the 3rd? That was not to be, gotcha. Okay, so it's going to be a bit bigger. Why is Baby It's Cold Outside going around through your head? I don't know. Did you watch anybody like Emily Bourne, who's in Australia, and so it's like wintertime for them? Did you watch that and like see all the scarves and sweaters and think Christmas? And it is July, so you know Christmas and July stuff happens. So yeah. Now it's gonna get stuck in Allie's head. You finished the alphabet. Yay! Now you need to write it up how it's used. Gotcha. Let's see, Misha, you forgot to check the page number when you started, but you think you got 11 pages. That is fantastic. So you not only exercised, but you double-checked, and you're amazing. You are amazing. You are doing all the things that you should be doing today, and you are doing fantastic. We all are. So Vanya got 385. You got distracted. You got distracted making rugs for the Sims, but you're pretty happy about both the writing and the rugs. Perfect then. Absolutely wonderful. Jenna, not many new words, but your role play partner tagged back after being sick all week. Yay! Yay for friend time. Quite adventurer. Hello, you are now contemplating whether or not your fantasy story should be a screenplay or a novel. Do both. I'm no help. I am no help at all. Sarah, trying different angles for filming at your desk just to see what works best. Brainstorming ideas for another mood board as well. Excellent. I've not figured out how to do a proper flat lay with my situation yet. I kind of want one of those the light boxes stuff, but I don't know if that would actually work. So I don't really want to spend the money to try it. So Tessa 486, despite the problem with Word. Nice. That is excellent. Kai the Minion got 354, only 50 words away from your daily word count goal. Well, how many words did you type in the chat today? Does that count? And did you eat a snack? Because words count for snacks too. Lizzie got 372. Very nice. Where'd we go in the chat? It jumped. Let's see. We're the Twin Tails. Guided meditation sounds cool. The whole concept sounds cool. Well, I'm glad you like it. I'm sort of trying and feeling like I needed something like that, and there wasn't one that I could find. So I was like, all right, I guess I should make it. So Megan came up with the protagonist father's occupation. He's a doctor. That's all you got. Okay, well, family doctor, cardiologist, anesthesiologist, pediatrician. What kind of doctor? That should be your next thing. You wonder if you have a memory problem. You should check. That might be nice. I don't know if you're worried about it. You should check. You should ask. Oh, computer memory. There you go. I was like, computer memory. Maybe you might want to check how much storage space you have. And if your computer has very limited storage space left, you might could clean some stuff off of the computer. And that might be why it's running slow. Or if there are a whole bunch of processes going on, that could also be a problem. Or if you have a virus, that could be a problem. So you might want to check your antivirus software, make sure it's up to date, have it run a scan, during which you probably will not be able to do anything as it checks all your files. But, so maybe set it up before you go to bed and just let it run. So yes, that is a Game of the Thrones sized book. Robert Jordan's are also massive. So Allie, I love epic fantasy. So you would read a 300K plus words in a heartbeat. Brandon Sanderson is your favorite author. Yes, there are lots and lots of love for epic fantasies. Brandon Sanderson gives Kai a lot of motivation to become a better and more interesting writer. Yes. You're just keeping it the size it ends up being. I think that's fair. I think that is absolutely fair. If you go through your normal editing process and it winds up being much bigger, that is fine. There will probably be a lot of your readers that are happy to have the extra fun. So, sounds like a Tibetan Lojong meditation. So you would love the full guided. Okay, cool. Another vote for that. Excellent. Quite adventure at random, but Bonnie Grace is a great composer to listen to while writing fantasy. Ooh, thank you for the recommendation. That is awesome. We are the Twin Tails. Yes. Just hoping that your readers also appreciate it. I think they will. Let's see. Allie and Kai are gushing over Brandon Sanderson. Allie loves the YouTube series that he's posted from his lectures at BYU. One day you will be able to write foreshadowing as well as he does. One day. One day we will all get there. And Allie says, I'm going to check them out for Bonnie Grace. So Mr. P, yay, 1 chapter down. Excellent. Yay. You're a bit distracted. You usually don't write with instrumental Disney music, and now you know why. You were just singing all the words in your head, weren't you? I know you were, because I would be. Kai, no one writes fantasy or writes foreshadowing like Brandon Sanderson, and yes, his lectures are amazing. I have gone through and I've taken a couple notes on some of his lectures, but I have like the playlist in my watch later because, I dawdle, I procrastinate. I'll do it later. So a lot of Game of Thrones vibes. Excellent. Okay. You used to regularly listen to Writing Excuses, the podcast that he has. Yes. That is also on my listen later. You didn't realize he basically spelled out the ending of Mistborn in the first few chapters, specifically Kelsier's arc until the reread. Yes. Always looking for good epic soundtrack music to listen to add to your fantasy writing playlist. Yes. That is, I have heard that Writing Excuses is very good. I think I may have listened to one podcast from them, and then I was like, I'll listen to the rest later. And months later, you have not actually reread Mistborn, but you should after you read the Stormlight Archives. Only read the first book so far. It took you a while to get over the Mistborn, so yeah. You're welcome for the sprints. Have a good evening. Have a good restful sleep. And hopefully you will get back to writing in the morning. Allie, you sobbed. You still need to finish out Era 2. As for Stormlight, which is your favorite out of all of Sanderson's, Words of Radiance is probably your favorite. Your favorite. Problem is you're not an established writer, although you've been writing for 18 years, so you're mildly worried people might nope out if the book is too big. You'd rather be true to the art. Well, I think if you have the first 2, and they are a more quote-unquote reasonable size, and they get sucked into the characters, and they get sucked into the story, and then you offer them up this larger book, they're going to be appreciative of the fact that they get to spend more time in your world. That's how it works for me anyway. So, hello, how are you, Nikki? Hope you are doing well. Misha is singing the Frozen Let It Go. That will never ever die because it's just such a good song. But yes, that is exactly what happened. We are the Twin Tails. I finished chapter 19 over the stream. You're welcome. Yay! Congratulations. We like progress. You've got the complete editions of Words of Radiance, and it looks so intimidating. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. It means the world to me to be able to actually chat with other writers and have fun and actually sit down and do some writing and do some work and feel like other people are also writing with me. So that's fun. So thank you. I appreciate it. Allie, you felt bad for Oathbringer for having to follow. Gotcha. And all the characters in Era 2 are fantastic. Lots of fanning over here. You wouldn't be thrown off by large books as long as you're invested in the characters. Exactly. Especially if the bigger books come later. Yes. Yes. And that's exactly what happened with the Harry Potter franchise, is that if you go back and you look at the first books, they're pretty thin. And then by the time you get to number 5 and number 6, they're thick. They're thick boys. And so you train your readers. That's all. All righty. Well, that is going to be the end of my stream. I believe that BC Brown will be starting shortly. And this evening, there are a couple of other streams. I know that Emily Bourne is going to be streaming at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's in a couple of hours. Let's see, what else? There's the 5K Friday going on today, so there's a couple of streams related to that going on. This evening at 8 p.m., Sarah Scharnweber has her usual Friday evening deal, and so there are definitely a couple of more streams for the day. And then tomorrow, on Saturday, Misha has her normal long streams that you can pop in there and get a good deal of writing done. I believe, let's see, on Hannah Palmer's channel, they'll be doing a stream in more in the morning-ish. There's usually one, I think, on Camille's channel as well. And then, who else? Laura, do you have one tomorrow? If Laura is still here. Yes, I can see she's still here. But I don't know if Laura is planning to do a stream tomorrow as well. But there are definitely more streams this evening and then tomorrow. So please make sure that you go check out everybody's channel and spread some love around while you are trying to do some writing. So yay. Alrighty, that was it. I hope you had fun. I had fun, and I feel like I'm very zen doing all of these mantras, so I will be working this weekend to get that video up. No promises that it will be up this weekend. It might be up in the coming week, but there you go. So thank you for joining me, and have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye.